That's all I wanted.
I love it.
Okay. So this is Valley of the Vikings. This is the 2019 Kinderspiel des Jahres winner, designed by Wilfred and Maria Fort. And yes, I did have to look at the box to see the name because it's the end of day one. But this is a Viking bowling game, and what you're going to do is you're trying to get the most coins. So we are going to start, we're kind of like mid-game. I think we're like 3 rounds in on this one. So on your turn, you're going to take the cricket batter and you're going to bowl from your dock, and you're trying to knock down Viking barrels. Oh, nice. So the barrels that I knock down, these are the color Vikings that I get to move down the dock, aka the plank. So I get to pick the order in which I move these. So, oh wow, okay, I'm the yellow Viking. Oh, okay. So, I don't want blue to be here because if they're there, they're going to steal from me. So I'm going to do that one. Green, I'm yellow. I don't want them there. I'm going to move them there. And then, now I can move myself. Or no, I'm not moving yellow because I didn't knock over yellow. So I'm going to move red. Red's going to go in the water. Now that red has gone in the water, we're going to trigger scoring. So, starting at the end of the dock, moving our way back, we're going to score. So the person in the water, all they get is wet. So they're just going to swim back to the beginning. Then we're going to go down the dock and resolve who gets what. So if you are on a dock space that belongs to somebody else, you're going to steal one from them. So I get to steal one from red. Haha. Then green is going to get 2 coins and put it in their ship. And then blue is unfortunately going to get 3 gold coins to put in their ship. And then that'll be my turn. So it's the next player's turn. The next player gets to put all of the barrels that were knocked down, they get to put them wherever they want. So internet will say it's your turn. So maybe you do this, right? Maybe you want to knock me down, but you can't move me because I didn't get knocked down. So let's see. First story is we're going to say you're green. You want to get hit for reasons. We probably want to get blue off. We don't care about yellow. So then the internet, you would go, I'm going to bowl from the backside. Nice. Okay. So in this case, green and yellow went. So green, you want to move because you want to be on your own flag, and then yellow here, and then it's the next player's turn. So we're going to keep going until all the money's gone. As soon as all the money is gone, we'll dump out our ships, see who has the most, and then that person wins. And that's the game.
So tell me a little bit about Miyabi.
Miyabi is a brain switch. Miyabi is a 2019 release. It just released. This is the first show that it's at for the US. It came out at Essen. And it's a Michael Kiesling design. So it's ages 8 and up, 2 to 4 players. And it's a tile placement drafting game. Michael Kiesling, tile placement drafting. What? That's so weird. So in that game, you're going to put out a certain number of tiles every round, dependent on the number of players. And that's just certain types of tiles are out, different quantities for different player counts. And then every turn, you're going to take turns drafting. So on my turn, I could draft a tile, and then I'm going to place that tile in my own Japanese garden. So we're trying to design the most elegant Japanese garden. So when you place your tile, there's some really simple placement rules involving the objects on the tile and whether or not you have used the column you're placing the tile into that round. And then you also, when you place the tile, it needs to be fully supported, so you can't have any gaps under it, because you're going to score points for that tile after you place it, equal to the size of the tile, or the number of objects on it, same thing, multiplied by the layer it's on. So if you've put the 3 tile on the first layer, you'll just get 3 points. But if you can put that 3 tile on the second layer, you get 6 points. So on and so forth. There's no limit on the number of layers you can go up. So as the game progresses, everybody's going to be building higher and higher. You're trying to get more points. At the end of the game, you're also going to get points for visible majority of objects, because there's nothing that says you can't overlap or cover objects during the game, but you don't want to, because you'll get a bonus for those if you have the majority at the end of the game. So there's some strategy in that, and then there's also some bonuses that you can do for building high and things like that. So lots of strategy, lots of interaction in the drafting and paying attention to what your opponents are doing, also what tiles come out every round. And if that's not enough for you, there are 5 mini expansions or variants in the box already included that you can mix and match to make the game more strategic for you and your playgroup.
So T, what's a charity that's close to your heart that you like to talk about?
Oh my goodness. You asked me this before we started filming, and I started thinking, and then I totally forgot about it. I'm just gonna go with Extra Life. So it's maybe a cop out. I don't know. I used to be really involved with Extra Life. I used to do 24-hour gaming streams. It's actually one of the ways that I made so many friends in the industry, including my friends who I have shared tattoos with because we raised so much on Extra Life. We raised $10,000 on Extra Life one year, and we all got matching tattoos. So like Marguerite, Stephanie Straw, Bebo, like those are some of the best friends I have, and I made because we were all super passionate about gaming to raise money for kids and Extra Life and what they do, which is raise money for charity for children's hospitals, and I think it's awesome. And yeah, so it's got a lot of they do a lot of great stuff. I really love how they do it. I love that they make raising money super accessible for everybody, and I also just love that what participating with that charity has done for me in my personal life with relationships and friendships and stuff like that. So yeah.
Thank you very much, T. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.